from about 1,000 shots already.
Looking to shut down with the right hand, the glove touchdown there.
Respect all time. Touch gloves, here we go.
So into the first we go. They're scheduled for 8. Leon Willings in the blue. Central area. Had too long to prepare for this, but he never strays too far from the gym. And he was... the price has gone up again in most people's minds after what happened at the...
So, but hey, I guess, like you said, they're looking for a certain caliber, and yeah, this is the fighter we got, Leon Williams, Central Area champion.
Sucked the right hand into the body, then went up top, and that's decent defence there from Willings.
Yeah, I like Ben. Ben's very busy with his jab. From about 1,000 shots already.
Looking to shut down with the right hand, the glove touchdown there for Willings, so that will be counted as a knockdown. He was pinned back on the ropes. He was looking for the left hand to the body there, Whittaker. Then did just catch him with that chopping down right hand. Willings just, as a knockout was going to be given, then when boxing resumed, tried to climb into a left hook, but a reddening up on the left-hand side of the face as well as the rib cage. Whittaker picking his punch as well here.
He's really digging them in now.
Business. No standing off, no having a look. None of the showboating that we've seen previously in fights. He's just got straight down to the business of letting his hands go. Strong right hand there again. Willings to corner.
Yeah, I think that guy that maybe called him out at the press conference has peed him off, because he's really firing at all cylinders.
Those reflexes. We had this, which I very much enjoyed. We may well get back to it at some point. A left hand there, though, does land a strong left hook, Leon Willings.
That might have been the first time I've seen him get hit with 3 shots, you know.
But actually, you know, taking the initiative. He's got to make... It's okay making Whittaker miss, but then he's got to fire back as well.
Maybe caught Whittaker a little bit cold at the start of the round. Look for the uppercut, which may be exactly what Whittaker wants, but it's making for a good spectacle. Good long right hand, followed the impact out of it.
Ben's doing something really good when then comes upstairs. It's really, really good. You can see the reddening on Willings' body already.
And looking for that uppercut again there, Willings. He was game. You could tell that from watching his previous. It's quite dangerous because he throws it in a quite unorthodox manner. Good right hands here though from Whittaker as he throws.
There's the shot to the body again. Taps downstairs and comes upstairs. Really good stuff by Ben Whittaker. Lovely right hand.
Yeah, that was a nice short right hand. Just
again, just climbs into that left hand. If you want that finish, you have to earn it. It's always possible you can catch somebody cold with one. They're not ready for, they're not... But Willings showed us something in that second round, didn't he, Dan?
Well, no, he did. Like I said, he was getting a bit more confident. Didn't win the round, but was definitely had a better round. Yeah, but Whittaker's just teeing off from Willings on the ropes.
Good 1-2 there from Whittaker. Willings trying to get off the ropes, eventually does. Behind that, he found the range well there, Whittaker. Right hand comes back there from Willings, and Whittaker, I think, is enjoying this, having somebody in front of him who is really looking to try and throw back, and a little bit of a flash move there.
And then beat him at his own game, so maybe we might see a bit of showboating from Willings.
Good solid right hands again there from Whittaker, as he's got Willings backed up to the ropes, but he's taken these well so far, the Witness fighter. That doesn't mean you can take them forever, but he hasn't shown any ill effects of tasting the power of Whittaker.
Point at me whilst he's in the room. What a funny guy.
Willings just offering in that head almost there, then launches in with the left. And he's making Whittaker work here. Right hand over the top, landed on the back of the head, but then the left hand got through.
He's growing in confidence as well.
How can he let him talk to his coach? Jeez.
And Whittaker with the long right hand gets through, and he's trying to put Willings under some pressure in the corner here, but Willings just rocking and rolling there, managed to get out of trouble.
Cut now on the right eye.
On the corner of the right eye from one of those right hands you would imagine. Has a little bit of a wild swing at Whittaker, who shimmies in front of him, playing the matador to the ball, but Willings does manage to get hold of him to a degree. And I like this from Leon Willings, because where Ben Whittaker is trying here I come.
Yeah, it's been in it. The first 3 rounds have been, look, Ben Whittaker's on top, but he hasn't had it all his own way. Willings certainly landed some good shots and has got out the way of lots of shots too.
Jeez.
Willings just finding it with the right hand there, then catching to Whittaker with the left, as Whittaker was just on his way back.
Took it well though.
He did take it well. Another right there from Willings. Back on the jab here, body and head, go up and down like he was at the start of the fight, and just try and go about the process once again of working his opponent over, because he's just looking to reset here.
That, yeah, set the dominance in the round, but yeah, he ain't thrown as much.
I think downside the jab from Whittaker, came back with the right hand. Sometimes they jump in, lead left, uppercut. So
Few right hands.
Just stop. Looking for a big overhand.
Apply the pressure with the jab. Good. Good lad.
Nice right hand counter there from Whittaker.
Nice.
Trying to chop down with that right hand again, because he has got a habit of dipping quite low at the waist, Willings, and you have to make that adjustment.
Leon's defense is
He is, and I said towards the beginning that you don't know when somebody steps up onto this kind of stage.
and I think he took some clean shots. He got obviously the knockdown, but I think he thought, no, you know what, I can live with that power. I think the speed has troubled him, and the variety at times. He been competitive, Willings.
when Whittaker's really struggling to land that right hand now. It looks like Willings is rolling them with ease.
You mentioned it, Dan, and his defence, particularly by the time it's landed.
Yes, look, missed the right hand there again. Lovely uppercut.
Capable there, Willings, of coming back with something. Whittaker sticking to the task, right hand there, left into the body, lands one to the body, Willings comes back.
There's a right hand.
Well, 2 right hands right there. I have to really give credit to Leon's defense there. Ben's going to have to come up with something else, and he just puts in a cheeky
Chin as well, Willings, because he did take that right hand flush.
Ben Whittaker's showing a good chin also. He's been caught with a few clean shots as well. And look, two left hooks there, and just pops his head in front of Leon.
Bring forward Whittaker, looking to launch that left hand.
Rolls another right hand. Sorry, I'm just in awe of how he's rolling them right hands. Good shoulder roll. Lovely left hooks too.
Whittaker though unfazed, looks to try and let his own hands go a little bit into the final 10 seconds of round 5.
Leon is definitely getting more and more confident. It's making Ben miss, and he's landing shots. He's in opposition. He's won an area title, and I really respect the area titles, because you're always fighting someone who's of the same ilk as you. But he's definitely been in there with 50-50.
He's not a massive puncher. Yeah, I know he scored some good knockouts, but that's because he's timed the shots nicely and walked them onto shots.
Because it's been boxing at a good pace, this, hasn't it?
Been looking after himself, but then kind of ambushes you with a burst once around. He's putting the work in. Willings is on the back foot, and every now and then he'll open up with a burst, but he can't sustain it to win the round. That's a good one, Whittaker.
This is good from Whittaker. Really concussive use of the jab for about 10 seconds before that.
That's the quality pressure. Come on.
I think if Willings is more aggressive and comes forward, that'll be better for Whittaker to get the knockouts.
He just switched southpaw briefly there, Willings. Again, just manages to roll under a couple on the ropes, but then feel this a bit, Leon Willings. I think those resistance levels are beginning, because he's taken plenty of clean punches, and as I said, you can't necessarily take them forever. You can feel the power and be confident that it's not just going to completely take you out, but the cumulative effect is what we're seeing now.
And he's hardly coming back with anything, so it's
Yeah, but you ain't going to get those every time, Dan, as you know.
And Willings just looking for the uppercut there. Whittaker standing a little bit closer, good left hand there from Willings, and then swings himself off his feet. Look at it.
He landed a good few clean shots, nice left hook there, but he's just not throwing enough of them. I think
he'll take a lot of pride if he gets through to the end of the fight here, with the way that he is.
I'm actually a bit let down. You know, I was expecting more dancing, more showboating. Goes maybe that, you know, drops, all that drop from Ben Whittaker. I was looking forward to seeing some new moves. Lovely 1-2 on the rope. Not enough.
Willings hasn't really allowed him to do it to an extent, and I do think that he's come here tonight with a real sense of purpose, Whittaker, to break his opponent down and just be all business. Final few seconds, and Willings looking to try and let that left hand go again. Looking out of the ring there, Whittaker. Willings just dips and throws that big over the top. Right, and that was a decent shot. Whittaker trying to count to the final belt. Whittaker with a nice stiff jab there, but Willings is going to finish the fight, backing Ben Whittaker up to the ropes.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 full rounds, we go to referee Sean McAvoy for the official decision. He sees the contest 78-73, declaring your winner and still undefeated, Ben the Surgeon Whittaker.